we saw in our most recent state of customer loyalty report that 79% of brands in general have an interest in updating, enhancing, or redoing their loyalty offerings. Do you see like specific places in your industry where someone's leading the charge in loyalty innovation, and what are they doing differently right now?
Yeah, I mean, so what we found, you know, we at Switchfly, right? So very specifically travel, right? So just narrow in on what we do. Um, about 2.5 years ago, we were trying to figure out, okay, when we look at the market and we want to basically start this journey for our own business about I want to service new loyalty programs who have not addressed the travel segment, right? If you think about credit cards fixed the travel problem 10 years ago, right? Like everybody, oh, I get the venture card, I get this card, I get American, like that's a fixed market. It's those players have made their vendor decisions. It's not an open field, right? And so the interesting market that we opened up and unlocked was in the what's called the HR tech or the rewards and recognition space, which I consider, brand loyalty is coming through your employer, right? So your employer is giving you points, just like you get points to a credit card, to redeem for merchandise, gift cards, those kinds of things. And what we found was that none of the vendors in that space had travel as a segment, right? We did a bunch of market research into that space, and it was like, hey, all these vendors really want travel, right? And even the consumers, right, the ultimate consumers are like, why do I keep having to buy gift cards, right? Because that's a bad process. Why can't I have travel as an experience and use my points to buy travel? So that's what we did. The interesting thing is we started that about 2 years ago, and we've gone from zero, and we now have about 25 million consumers around the world who can exchange their points for Switchfly for travel using the Switchfly platform.